Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about the H&M scandal, which I kind of wanted to avoid because I didn't feel like there was all that much that I could say about it. However, new things have come to light and I think they make this scandal a little bit more interesting and give me more to actually say than just like, it's stupid. So what I think happened in the first place, the little sweatshirt that says coolest monkey in the jungle or whatever, I don't think that was meant to be racist. I don't think that was the intent. However, considering this very politically correct SJW world, putting that specific sweater on a boy who is black, or generally just anyone who's non-white, would have been a horrible, well, was a horrible decision. Had they put that sweater on a white kid, I don't think anything would have happened, and it's crazy how just like one slight change of detail, like who is modeling it, can change the entire outcome of the situation. So again, I kind of wonder how it is that an entire stream of people had seen it, like from design to people approving it, to people deciding what kid was gonna model it. It's crazy to me that nobody thought, hey, we might have a problem here because X, Y, and Z. So I think that was very stupid and irresponsible on H&M's part. However, I don't think their intention was to be racist. Anyways, let's talk about the additional events that made me want to talk about this. So, viral pictures went around of the H&M in Southern Africa, and all of the stores actually in South Africa ended up closing. All the H&M stores closed, and I'll insert pictures of the destruction of those stores by the people who were obviously very offended by the racist sweatshirt, right? This story outraged so many people that even the musician The Weeknd, who did collaborate with H&M in the past, actually pretty recently, said that he would never collaborate with them again and was disgusted, and I'll insert the tweet here. So generally speaking, a lot of people were outraged, and the outrage came to the point of breaking everything in the store, which I don't even know what the point was, because nothing is gonna happen to the people you're actually mad at in corporate. This is just affecting the employees, and since the stores were closed, the employees will be making less money this month. So, I mean, I feel like that was not only useless, but just completely not thought out, and fighting violence, if you want to call that sweatshirt violence, with actual violence just doesn't serve any purpose. So I don't understand what they were trying to get at with breaking the store like that. It just kind of makes your point weaker when you go in and destroy a bunch of things to try and make a point. So the mom of this kid, Terry Mango, came out and said, people that were calling it racially insensitive need to get over it, quoted. And then she had a bunch of posts on Facebook that have been deleted. She said she didn't support the backlash over the ad, which even prompted The Weeknd to end his partnership with the brand. Then she said, "Stop crying wolf all of the time. Unnecessary issue here. Get over it." Mango continued, "If I bought that jumper and put it on him and posted on my pages, would that make me racist? I get people's opinion, but they're not mine." So the dynamic here is interesting because there are a series of both white people and people who are not white that are completely outraged about this sweater. That in the end, I mean, I can see why someone, if they really wanted to, would see it as racist, but at the same time, if this sweater had been on a white kid, it would have been fine, right, if it had been modeled on a white kid. Now, my question is, what if this sweater was modeled on a white kid and then a black mom, like Terry Mango, decided to pick it up for her black child and then he wore it? Would it still be racist? To get back to the center point of this, I don't think their intent was to be racist. I do think that the outrage about this has been very extreme, in the sense that breaking the stores and just screaming that H&M is racist doesn't solve any issues. So the interesting thing is seeing how there are two very extreme sides. Like, there's Terry Mango, who is completely like, get over it, this is a non-issue. And then there are people who are completely disavowing themselves from H&M, like The Weeknd. I kind of wonder what would have happened if the white kid would have modeled the hoodie and then someone bought the hoodie for their non-white kid. Would it still have been seen as so terrible? You know what I mean? So I think it's a question of intent, and when it's a large corporation, people tend to think that their intentions are always horrible and that they're always racist and always transphobic or whatever. So my question to you guys is this: what do you think about this whole situation, and what do you specifically think if that sweater had been modeled by someone who was white? What do you think would have happened subsequently if like a black kid ended up wearing it? Anyways guys, sorry this video is a little bit messy, but it's just so difficult to put my opinions together when there are such polarizing sides, and I feel like I haven't seen anyone really in the middle. So I can see why people might think it's racist, but I do think that it was just poor, you know, choices on the side of H&M and nothing more deep than that, if that makes sense. But anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's get into the fan art.